It always amazes me that one of the best voices of reason in America today is a late-night talk show host comedian. And that person, of course, happens to be Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel, after taking a very clever and poignant shot at Elon Musk earlier this week, appeared on CNN later in the week to take a couple of shots at Donald Trump Jr., who he absolutely humiliated for not knowing how comedy actually works. See, on Halloween, Trump Jr. had tweeted out a picture of a pair of underwear with a hammer on top, saying that he got his Pole Pelosi costume all ready to go. And Jimmy Kimmel was brought onto CNN with Jake Tapper to discuss this incident, and here is what Jimmy Kimmel had to say. Take a look.
And it's not just the smears that they put out about Paul Pelosi, these deranged conspiracy theories. A lot of these folks, right-wing MAGA folks, tried to make jokes at Paul Pelosi's expense. One's largely based on this deranged smear that Paul Pelosi, had a relationship with his attacker. Now, you certainly are not afraid of taking risks in comedy. Where's the line? I mean, I personally found those jokes by Don Jr. and others just horrible and not even remotely funny.
The line is when Don Jr. tells a joke. That's when Don Jr. tells a joke. It's the line has been crossed because this is not a funny person. I don't know what's going on in Don's life, but it seems like an awful lot of projection going on there to me. And I just, I don't know. The line, I guess, is when an 82-year-old man gets hit in the head with a hammer.
I think that's a pretty good line to have, right? Mocking an 82-year-old man for getting attacked by an armed person with a hammer. There's nothing funny about that. It doesn't matter if it's a Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Green Party, or non-party affiliated. That's not humorous. But we have seen in the past week some of the most vile and disgusting behavior come out of these Republicans that have either joked about or made light of or outright excused and spread conspiracy theories about the attack on Paul Pelosi. They have shown their true colors this week, even more so than usual. And it's not something that anyone who considers themselves a Republican or basically a human being should be proud of. And that is why, of course, people like Jimmy Kimmel are important. It's one thing to hear about this stuff, as I always say, from people in the political arena, right? We're supposed to talk about these things. We have audiences that care about these things we talk about. That's why they come to us. That's why they go to MSNBC or CNN. Kimmel, on the other hand, his audience comes to his show to be entertained. And even though I know this clip was from CNN, he does the same thing on his program. We talk about it all the time. Those are people who aren't out there looking for political content, but they're getting it either way, and they're getting a very good lesson into how disgusting the Republicans are. And at one point, not in the clip we showed you, but in the fuller video, Kimmel actually says it's really sad that he, a comedian, has to come out and be the voice of reason. And he is right about that. That's not his job. That's not what he has to do. People, again, they go to him to be entertained. But because of this topsy-turvy country that we live in today, people have to tune to comedians to get actual real news, to get better perspective into how disgusting one of our major political parties has become in this country. That's what we've come to. That's what The Daily Show with Jon Stewart was so good at. Consistently, viewers of The Daily Show, when Jon Stewart was the host, nothing against Trevor Noah, but when Jon Stewart was the host, viewers of The Daily Show consistently ranked as the most informed people in this country in terms of news consumers. They knew more about the issues than people who watch MSNBC or CNN or Fox. Fox came in dead last, by the way. So that's the value of this, because you're educating people that otherwise would not be getting this information. That's why what Jimmy Kimmel does when he does these political things, that's why it's so important. Seth Meyers does the same thing. He's important. The Daily Show still does it. That's important. Because people tuning in just to be entertained walk away accidentally learning something of value, and sometimes they don't even realize it. That's how powerful that is, but they take that knowledge with them, and it stays with them in the future and hopefully makes them better people. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low, low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.